So in this video, we're talking about the Pixel MK7 wireless lavalier microphone system. And this is a budget system and only costs about $100. And I'm gonna be doing some tests with it and seeing if it's worth the money or if you should just wait, save up a little bit more and get something a little bit more expensive. So stay tuned. And before I go any further, I do want to say that Pixel did send this out to me to review, but as with all my reviews, not required to say anything nice about it. And this is gonna be my honest and unbiased opinion. So I'm out here in the lovely Mount Hood National Forest, and I thought this would be a pretty good place to test out this wireless lav system because this is a more budget-friendly option, so it's probably not going to handle interference very well. As far as build quality, it is all plastic build. Both the transmitter and the receiver run off of 2 AA batteries, which is pretty convenient. Now, I'm filming on my trusty Panasonic GH3 with the internal levels turned all the way down. What's kind of nice is you can turn the gain of the receiver up, so I can counteract with your camera's internal preamps, and you'll be able to turn them down a lot more to get a better signal to noise ratio. So we're gonna do some tests with this budget lavalier mic and see if it's worth your money and if you can get some decent quality sound coming through. So to take away all the variables, I am about 30 feet away from my camera right now. I'm up here on top of a mountain. This is Larch Mountain actually, here in Oregon. And I've turned off my cell phone. I made sure that there's no interference that's gonna cause any unwanted noise in this wireless transmission. So the audio that you're hearing right now is being recorded with the Pixel MK7, and instead of using the included mic, I'm actually using my Aspen stereo lapel mic, which I have right here in my jacket. All right, so at $100, I'm not really expecting that much from this wireless mic system. When it comes to setting it up, it's pretty straightforward. You just pick a channel for both the receiver and the transmitter to be set on, and you're pretty much good to go. The one thing that I've noticed is that no matter how much I boost the signal beforehand, like before it goes into my GH3, I still get a little bit of noise in my audio, and it kind of messes it up and makes you have to use noise reduction, which always distorts your voice, which I just don't really like. I just want good, clean audio coming into my camera without having to do too much to it in post. All right, so real quickly, I'm gonna do a range test. Now, these mics aren't rated for a super long distance when it comes to like signal range, but I just thought it would be fun to do a range test because I feel like every wireless mic video has a range test in it. So I'm just gonna run as far as I can that way and see if you can still hear me. Yeah, let's do this. I doubt you'll be able to hear me for very much longer. I should start cutting out right about now. Did you still hear me? That's pretty crazy. I've had this wireless system for about 2.5 weeks now, so I've gotten to know it pretty well. And one thing that I do want to say is that you can't really go too far out. The range on this wireless system isn't great, but all in all, for $100, this is a pretty solid system. It's definitely not something that I would use a bunch on like, professional paid shoots. But if this MK7 doesn't have all the features that you're looking for in a wireless lav system, Pixel actually sells a few other wireless lav kits that are a bit upgraded for a little bit more. So I would definitely say look into those. All right, so what are my final thoughts with this little Pixel MK7 wireless lav system? I think that it's a $100 wireless lav system, so you can't really be expecting pro quality performance from this little kit. What's nice is that Pixel does make other wireless microphone systems that are a little bit more, that obviously will perform a lot better. But I would say that if you're a hobbyist or just a average consumer, this is probably gonna work out just fine for you. You are gonna hear hiss and interference every once in a while when you're using this system. It kind of just depends on the environment that you're using this system in. I found that here in my house, I wasn't really able to get a perfectly clean signal, which was kind of frustrating, but when I was out in the woods, I could get an actually pretty decent signal out there. So it just kind of depends on what your needs are. If you're looking for something that's gonna be a lot higher quality, like not only in audio quality, but in build quality, for about $40 extra, Pixel does make upgrade from these if you're looking for something like that. But if you're on a really tight budget and you just need a way to get audio from a transmitter to a receiver, this is a pretty decent option. And it does come with a lav mic, which you're actually listening to me on right now. I think that this wireless mic system is geared towards the hobbyist or the consumer, definitely not the prosumer or the professional. It just all kind of depends on what your needs are, but I do video stuff for a living, so I kind of need to have a wireless kit that will actually perform really well every single time I use it. So I'm not necessarily who this wireless microphone system is geared towards. So just keep that in mind if you're looking into this little wireless kit. The next thing you should probably do is click right over here if you want to check out some of my other videos. Thank you so much for tuning in. You can subscribe if you want to, like this video if it was helpful at all, and there's a bunch of links in the description that you can check out as well. Yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Later.